sports all plays. Yeah. All sports all plays. All sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. We talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
All right. Well, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, Thursday, August 10th, 2023. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. How's it going?
Not too bad. Hanging in there.
I did not have a good day on my picks yesterday, that's for sure.
I went 3-3.
Oh, 1-4 or 1-3? 1-3. I gave out 4 picks and went 1-3. Not a very good day. Struggled yesterday in the baseball. Only game I had right was the Phillies. Hell, they had a no-hitter.
Former Red had a no-hitter.
Michael Lorenzen, only his second game with the Phillies. He's had 2 starts with the Phillies, went 8 innings the first start, and then no-hitter the second start. He threw 122 pitches. I was surprised they let him go back out there. He had thrown, I think, close to 100 pitches after 8 innings. Or no, 7 innings.
Yeah, he's pitched well.
And that manager basically told me he's going to give him 20 more pitches. They say better get quick outs. And I think he had to go to 122 or something like that. So
he's pitched well all year long. I mean, even with the team he was with, I forget who traded him. He was pitching pretty well then.
Detroit,
yeah.
He was with Tigers.
Didn't have a great record with Detroit necessarily, but he had a pretty good earned.
Yeah, because there was a rumors that the Reds was maybe was going to try to get him at the trade deadline. But of course, they ended up not doing anything, which I didn't have a big problem with. But
certainly not playing very good right now.
No, they got to do something. Try to get their spark back. I don't know if you need to maybe change the batting order again a little bit, but it ain't all been hitting though either. Don't get me wrong, last couple games have been, but
well, I did see a
pitchers a pitch. I mean, this is 2 starts in a row where Ashcraft should have wins and got losses.
Since the All-Star break, we're batting 228.
Yeah.
So hitting's definitely part of the problem, sure. And then, we're just, everything went right before now is going wrong. And that happens.
I mean, we should have won that game yesterday. When you have a pitcher pitches like Ashcraft has his last 2 starts, you can't lose those games. And unfortunately, the Reds have found ways to lose those games.
Yes.
And even in the first game in this series, was it? I remember who started now, Lively or Williamson. I think it might have been Williamson. He pitched a good game and didn't get rewarded by his offense for it. So.
Williamson, last 4 or 5 starts, Williamson's pitched really well. He's come on. He really has.
Well, we have a day off today. Hopefully we can regroup and get
hopefully we can do something against the Pirates.
Get playing some better baseball here over the weekend. And then I think we have a couple quick off days here after having long stretches without off days. So maybe we can rest up a little bit, get things going back the right direction.
I mean, we're 2.5 out. I mean, it could be. I mean, that's from the league. I don't know where we're at as far as wild card. I know it's close,
Yeah.
but you just got to start winning games. I mean, there's what 40-something games left. I forget the exact amount, 45, 48, something like that. Games left in the season, so you just
And the Reds, the Reds and the Brewers have been like opposite. The Brewers will get behind, look like they're going to lose the game, then they'll come back at the end to win it. And the Reds have been leading a lot of these games and find ways to lose them.
that's true. But one good thing is, I mean, if luckily Milwaukee's been losing quite a bit too.
Yeah. They've been losing too. But
so that has helped. Let's not get way back.
I mean, like yesterday, it looked like they might lose that game, and then a throwing error actually helped them win that game. They're late in the ninth inning. So, all right, get this. Not a real big slate of baseball today. Well, I mean, there's quite a few games, but a lot of them were day games. A lot of the games have already started. Right, wasn't a whole lot of games that start this or evening games, I should say. We got a couple NFL preseason games tonight. 28 days before the first regular season NFL game, so we're getting close to some football, which is always nice. I'm definitely ready for football season, even though I don't know how good my team's going to be this year. Hey, how's it going, Glenn? I know you and David are getting ready for all the races this weekend. How they're going tomorrow, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
Here in Indy?
Yeah, cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, Glenn won tickets for about all of it.
Nothing wrong with that. Glenn's the man.
But real quick before we get into today's picks, we have right now you have Pirates and Braves top of the ninth. Pirates are up 7-5 at home with 2 outs, so they're out away from picking up a win over the Braves. Baltimore's up 5-3 on Houston in the top of the ninth. Houston does have runners on the corners with 1 out. Baltimore's led every game or been in the lead in every game the first 2 games of this series with Houston, and then kind of lost it at the end. Tigers are up 3-0 over the Twins. That is in the bottom of the 8th. You have the Blue Jays at the Guardians. Guardians are up 4-3, top of the 7th. Since it was only 4 games that started after or this evening, I'm just going to give out a pick for each of them. So first game we got tonight starts at 6:41 p.m. Eastern time. Washington Nationals at the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are 1.5 run favorites, minus 260 on the money line. Nationals are plus 215 on the money line. Over-under is at 9 runs. Nationals are 50-65 on the season, 28-31 on the road. They will have Corbin on the mound tonight, who's 7-11 with a 5.03 ERA. Nationals are 3-2 over their last 5 games, hitting .257 as a team on the season with a 4.91 team ERA. Phillies are 63-52 on the season, 32-22 at home. They will have Nola on the mound, who's 9-8 with a 4.58 ERA. Phillies are 4-1 over their last 5 games, hitting .256 as a team on the season with a 3.98 team ERA. Phillies, like I said, picked up the win last night behind a no-hitter from Lorenzen. I think they ended up winning 7-0, if I remember correctly. I like the Phillies in this game as well. They are big favorites, so I'm going to go with the Phillies at the minus 1.5. Phillies are the better team. Nationals aren't terrible, but they've been realistically, the Reds should have won that series against them. We gave them a couple games with some stupid things. So I like the Phillies in this game at the minus 1.5. Next game, Cardinals at the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays are 1.5 run favorites at home, minus 198 on the money line. Cardinals are plus 166 on the money line. Over-unders at 9.5 runs. The Cardinals are 50-65 on the season, 25-32 on the road. On the mound for the Cardinals will be Libator. He's 1-4 with a 6.93 ERA. The Cardinals are 2-3 over their last 5 games, hitting .257 as a team on the season with a 4.52 team ERA. The Rays are 69-47 on the season, 38-20 at home. On the mound for the Rays is going to be Latrell. He's 2-2 with a 4.04 ERA. Rays are 3-2 over their last 5, hitting .256 as a team on the season with a 3.79 team ERA. I like the Rays here on the money line. They're the better team. They got the better pitcher on the mound. I know the Rays did get some bad news where one of their better pitchers, McClanahan's probably done for the season. But I look for the Rays. Rays are tough to beat at home too. They play good at home, so I like the Rays here on the money line. Then you have the Kansas City Royals at the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox are 1.5 run favorites at home, minus 240 on the money line. The Royals are plus 198 on the money line. Over-unders at 10.5 runs. The Royals are 37-79 on the season, 16-43 on the road. They will have Cox on the mound, who is 0-1 with a 3.58 ERA. Royals are 1-4 over the last 5 games, hitting .239 as a team on the season with a 5.18 team ERA. Red Sox are 59-55 on the season, 32-27 at home. Red Sox will have Paxton on the mound. Paxton is 6-3 with a 3.60 ERA. Red Sox are 2-3 over their last 5 games, hitting .261 as a team on the season with a 4.39 team ERA. I like Boston here at the minus 1.5. They're the better team. They play good at home, and they have the pitching matchup is pretty close here in this game. The Red Sox offense, I think, is going to be too much for the Royals. And then last game of the night, Colorado Rockies at the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are 1.5 run favorites, minus 405 on the money line. They're huge favorites. The Rockies are plus 320 on the money line. Over-unders at 8.5. The Rockies are 45-69 on the season, 20-39 on the road. On the mound for the Rockies, of course, it just went away. It'll come back here in just a second. But Rockies are 2-3 over their last 5. Okay, on the mound for the Rockies is Bach. He is 1-1 with a 4.85 ERA. Rockies are hitting .250 as a team on the season with a 5.50 team ERA. Dodgers are 67-46, 34-20 at home. On the mound for the Dodgers is going to be Kershaw. Dodgers are 4-1 over their last 5. They're hitting .251 as a team on the season with a 4.39 team ERA. I like the Dodgers here at the minus 1.5. So my picks for Major League Baseball for today: Tampa Bay Rays money line, Phillies minus 1.5, Red Sox minus 1.5, and the Dodgers at the minus 1.5.
Okay, my picks for a parlay for tonight for Major League Baseball. I have St. Louis at Tampa Bay money line, Washington at Philadelphia money line. I got KC at Boston money line, and Colorado at the Dodgers money line.
Okay.
I've seen something interesting I didn't know about, Chris. I didn't know bare knuckle fighting got a TV deal. I don't know a lot about it. Fubu. They're on there now. All their stuff will be on there now.
Huh.
That's a good deal for them.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I hadn't heard that either. Good to hear. I like watching bare knuckles. So.
Yeah, they've got a bare knuckle this Friday at Dotson's fighting. I like to watch him. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, he is. All right. Let me get back over here real quick. That's all the baseball in the NFL tonight. You do have 2 preseason games. I'll get them pulled up here real quick. Houston Texans at the New England Patriots. Game starts at 7 o'clock tonight. If I remember correctly, it's on the NFL Network. The Texans are 3.5 point favorites on the road, minus 175 on the money line. Patriots plus 150 on the money line. Over-unders at 36.5. These games are hard to pick because you never know who's going to play. But I'm gonna give out a pick for it just so there's more, to have a few more picks. But I'm gonna go with the Texans at the minus 3.5 just because I think they might play a little bit more of their players, especially some of their younger players because they got a new coach. Trying to figure out what they have. I figured they'll probably play Stroud a little more than what the Patriots are probably going to play their number one guys. So I'm gonna go with the Texans at the minus 3.5. Then you have the Vikings at the Seahawks. Seahawks are 3.5 point favorites at home, minus 175 on the money line. Vikings are plus 150 on the money line. Uh, I have no idea who's all going to play in this game. But I'm gonna go with the Vikings at the plus 3.5. I think it'll be probably pretty close because I don't think neither one of them's going to play a whole lot of their guys. So I'll go with the Vikings at the plus 3.5. But then you got 4 or 5 preseason games tomorrow, and then same thing on Saturday. Indianapolis Colts play their first game Saturday afternoon against the Buffalo Bills. Be interesting to see what's going to go on there. I know Kareem Hunt did meet with the Colts yesterday, but left without a contract. And from what I heard he might not. There might have been something come up with his physical. Might have been why he didn't sign. And so we'll keep an eye on that. See what happens there. I also heard that you could see it could be something where he might come back in a couple of weeks and sign. So we'll find out what's going on there. And then Jonathan Taylor I know he wasn't at practice yesterday. I don't know about today, but he had been missing practices with I guess it's still the same ankle injury, but he's getting treatment outside the facility or something. I think that was more of the Colts just, hey, if you're hurt and you're not participating, let's get you out of the building so you're not affecting the morale of everybody else in the building that's all bought in. So I think that's had more to do with that than anything. We'll see what happens there. I still think he'll end up playing because I don't think he really has a whole lot of leverage not to. If you don't play, that's not going to help you because then what are you going to do next? Or what these teams aren't going to want to give you a real big contract next year when they haven't seen you play. And it's been, actually 2 years since you had a good season. Because last year he struggled some because of an injury, and the Colts wasn't very good. So then, if you don't play this year, the last tape people really have on you isn't you at your best. So I don't think he has a whole lot of leverage. So I do think he'll end up playing. That whole situation's kind of messed up to me anyway. If that's how you want, if that's what you wanted to do, you should have came out and done that earlier, not wait till this late in the offseason.
Somebody's got in his ear. I don't know what happened. Something definitely changed big time with him. I think he's getting some bad advice from somebody, maybe multiple people.
And Zach Taylor on Burrow's return. I think Burrow plays week 1. I know a lot of people, they should send him out the first 4 weeks. I don't know. It's hard to say that when you're not there and you don't see the medical reports and all that. If he feels good and they think he's healthy, they're going to play him. Some people, it don't matter how he feels. They should just send him out to week 4 just to be safe. You could do that, and he could go out there week 4 and get hurt just like he could week 1. There's no specific signs to it. Yeah. If he's healthy and the doctors are saying everything looks good, you play. You got to play him. That's what football players do. They play football. I don't think you can hold a guy out if he's saying he feels good and the doctors are saying he's good, healthy and good to go. It's hard to hold a guy out, especially a guy like Joe Burrow, who your chance of winning goes up a whole hell of a lot if he's on the field compared to if he's not. I mean, you hold him out them first 4 games, you might go 0-4.
Let me ask you: do you play him? Let's say they say, "Hey, he's 90%."
If the doctors don't think he's 100%, I'd probably set him out week 1, just to try to avoid something lingering.
Yep.
But if the doctors are saying he's good to go, I'm playing him.
Yeah, I agree. If they say he's ready to go, why would you hold him out? I don't.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be like saying, "Well, you're the best. You're our best player, so we're not going to play you to week 16 because we don't want you to get hurt." I mean,
yeah.
Okay, by week 16, our season might be over. I mean, I understand like their thought of it is, yeah, you want your best guys there toward the end of the season, but them guys being there means nothing if you can't win games before that, and you're probably not going to win games at a high rate without Joe Burrow on the field.
Probably not.
I don't even know who their backup quarterback is, but I mean, I know he's not Joe Burrow. And I know you have see the golf tournament going on today. I had said John Rahm and Ricky Fowler was my 2 picks I gave out yesterday. I haven't watched any of it today, so I'm not sure how things have been shaking up. But going by the odds, Rory McIlroy must have had a pretty good day because he's the favorite now. Grillo's the second favorite. Either one of my guys are in the top 6 in the favorite. Like I said, I don't even know what the leaderboard looks like. I haven't looked at any of it today yet. Let's see if I can. All right, here we go. See if I can see what the leaderboard looks like real quick. I would say McIlroy must have had a good day. Let's see, Grillo's in first right now at 6 under. Damn, I don't even know hardly any of them guys. They got McIlroy as the favorite, and I don't even see him up here in the top. They must think he's gonna make a run. He's not even in the top. He's tied for 19th. They got him still as the favorite right now.
Huh.
Ricky Fowler, who was one of my picks, is tied with McIlroy for 19th. There's a lot of guys tied at 19th at 2 under. Leaders at 6 under. So I mean, he's still in it. It's just funny how they have him up there as the favorite. He's got a lot. Hasn't got off to a real hot start yet. He still has about 8 holes left to play today, so we'll see what happens there. Was there anything else did you have for today?
No, not that I can think of.
Like I said, today was kind of a light day because you only had most baseball games are already almost over, other than the 4 that we talked about. Got a couple NFL games tonight, but other than that, not a whole lot going on. Live game wise, that'll be changing here pretty soon. Like I said, 28 days. Got NFL going, and then college football be starting here in about 3 weeks or so as well. So I have a lot more stuff to talk about here real soon. Excuse me. This has been Easy Money, a sports betting show. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like and follow on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room as well. Also, check out the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network, Facebook and YouTube. It went right through the light. I wonder how many times that's happened. That's the first time I've ever seen it, like some show replay of it or something there at Fenway. Check out the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network, YouTube, Facebook, all social media. Also, you can check out their mobile app on Apple, Google Play Store, Roku, Amazon, all that good stuff. We appreciate everybody watching. We will see you guys tomorrow with another episode of Easy Money, the sports betting show. Hope everybody has a great day.